It has never been easier to land a high ticket sales role where you can make $10,000 per month or more. I did this personally and landed a role where I've been making over $40,000 per month working for an influencer you probably already know about. And the way to do this is not by blasting out needy messages to hundreds of influencers on Instagram and barely getting seen by these people. There's another way that's way more effective that no one else talks about online. I guarantee you haven't heard about this before, that allows you to effectively and quickly land roles with some of the best offers in this industry. I'm gonna show you live on my computer exactly how I use this method to land killer offers, and how you can do the same thing as well, even if you have no experience. So in order for you to understand why this strategy is so powerful to land some of the best offers in this industry, you first need to understand why most people struggle massively right now to land high ticket sales roles. Why is that? It's because they're reaching out straight to the business owner. They find someone like Samuel Onoa, Alex Ramosi, these guys that have the biggest offers in this industry, making a lot of money and having sales reps making 10, 20, 30, 50K per month. They reach out directly to that person, expecting them to see their DM, and that's why they get left behind. That's why there's so many people out there reaching out to the same person and they're not getting seen at all, and they're getting stuck in the inbox, not landing roles for months and months and months. There's an easy way to combat this. There's an easy way that I figured out to get past this that allows you to land these same type of offers with the same high level offers in this industry without ending up in this massive sea of people that are just DMing them, okay? I'm gonna show you how to do that. First off, understand that these people, when they run their business, Samuel Nuha, Alex Ramosi, anyone that runs a business in the high ticket sales industry, what does a business actually look like? They don't run the business themselves. They have someone else in their team that's helping them to run the actual backend. If you look at Alex Ramosi, look at the Samuel Nuha, see if you have someone else here, if you scroll down a bit, all these people are selling different types of courses, mentorships. Clavicular, for example, he sells a course, a mentorship in looks maxing. They don't run the entire business themselves. You need to understand they have people that run the back end of their business. They have someone who manages their sales team. They have people that run their marketing, etc. If you can find those people and reach out to them, these people have less followers. They don't have a DM inbox that's completely bombarded by beginners trying to land roles with them. Meaning if you reach out to those people, you will actually get seen. This can be a way smaller pond that you're competing with. So you're not going to have hundreds of people that have way more experience than you have that you're competing with. Because obviously, if you reach out to Samuel Nuha, Alex Ramosi, and they have hundreds of people, and they have someone who's collected millions of dollars, someone like myself who's been in this industry for a long time, and they're comparing that person to you who's a beginner, obviously going to pick that person with more experience. But if you reach out to these more niched people, if you find these people that actually run the back end of these big offers, that have a smaller audience, means that you're competing against a less amount of people, that's going to allow you to actually get hired by these big offers, but in a different way. So let me show you how to actually find these people. How do you actually find the people that run the back end of someone like Samuel Nuha, Alex Ramosi, Clavicular? How do you find people that are responsible for hiring their sales team and running the entire back end of their business? Let me show you. It's called growth operators. The people that run the back end of the business, that hire for the sales team, that run the entire business part, while these people are the face output for the brand. They're called growth operators. What you can do, very simple. You go on YouTube. You can also do this on Instagram. You find people that either teach or that are growth operators. You can search for growth operator or AI operator. And you go on here and you will find these people that teach how to do the exact same thing, or either they're doing that themselves or they're teaching other people. You find guys like this, guys like this. You guys don't know this guy who runs the back end of Breast Scales offer. You find these people that have way less followers. And ideally, you find someone who has a coaching program teaching other people how to do growth operating. Because if you find someone like this guy, Dustin Rano, he teaches other people how to do growth operating. His successful clients, when you see his successful client interviews, etc., guess what? If someone is making 40, 50, 100K a month with the growth operating business model, that means that they're working with an influencer that's probably making over $100,000 a month, because you get a profit share from the influencer, right? They're working with a big influencer making 100K, 200K, 300K a month. And if you reach out to that growth operator, they might have 500 followers, 1,000 followers on Instagram. You can find the growth operator for TGR, find the growth operator for Breast Scales, like I just showed you right now. Find the growth operator for Samuel Nuha, some of these biggest offers. You can find their growth operator, reach out to them. You're competing against so much less people when you're reaching out to them in the DMs. You're not going to get left on unread. You're going to actually get seen by the business owner. So now I'm gonna show you how to do this, like practically, like how do we actually reach out to these people. So first off, growth operator. We click in, I would just open new tabs with these different people's channels. This guy, we go here, we go open this up. So everyone is growth operating. We just look at these people. Then we change tab here. Actually, I can't do that, so I'm just gonna open it here. We go in here, we click on videos, and I'm just gonna show you an example here. So let's check out, okay, who does this guy hang out with? Here you can see another guy. Get that guy's name, that guy's Instagram, this guy's name, this guy's Instagram. And you'll find easily by doing this here. Here's a client interview, like a student interview with this guy. He's making 48K per month with 2 creators. That means that those creators, let's say he's getting like a 10% off of those creators making. That means he has 2 offers doing around 200K per month each. You know, those are big offers that you could definitely come in and start making money as an appointment setter or as a closer for those companies. You keep going here. You will find all of these people. Same thing here. Same thing here. Like, you just find who these guys hang out with. You find their Instagram, which is very simple to do. Is find a YouTube channel, click here, find their Instagram. And you can also find their email address in some cases. Let's see if this guy has it. He doesn't, but some people will have their email address right here, so you can find that as well. Using this strategy, it's very, very, very lazy, because the thing here is, like, when you reach out to one of these people, they might have like 2 to 3 or 4 different clients that they're working with, 2 to 3 different info business owners that they work with. When you reach out to this one person, you immediately get access to all of his clients and all of his sales teams. So hopefully this makes sense. This is why it's so effective and it's a fast way to do it, because number one, you compete against way less people. Number two, you get access to multiple different offers by reaching out to one single person. And you can send this, like the same type of outreach that worked like a year ago, that's no longer working if you send it directly to the business owner, DM Hormozy directly or DM Imangadze directly. You can send it to this guy and it's going to work because he has a smaller audience, less people reaching out to him. What I would reach out to these people, what I would say is you send them personalized videos. It's always going to be the best thing. You get a chance to actually show them your personality, show them how driven and hungry you are, and show them how you communicate with a lot of conviction. If you're someone who is, which you should learn regardless, but if you're able to just communicate directly and you're able to communicate with certainty, you can send them a video and you will 100% get responses from these people, and you'll be able to land roles this way. I hope this makes sense. This is one of the most powerful ways you can land roles right now. It's by far the most effective way. I wouldn't even bother spending any of your time reaching out directly to the business owners. I would just focus on the growth operators. This is like your sneaky backdoor into these big offers that work extremely effectively for myself. This is how I get offers literally sent to me nowadays. And I've seen so many people with no experience use this exact method to land roles. So take action on this stuff. And if you want to get my help to do this stuff and actually get trained on sales from me directly, get placed into offers, kind of like skip this, get my help to just like skip past this step and land rolls way faster, you can book a call with me down below this video or shoot me a DM on Instagram if you want to talk to me about working one-on-one and see how I can help you speed up this entire journey. I've done that for over 100 guys at this point, helping them learn sales, get placed into good offers, actually perform. I have a bunch of offers that are hiring right now. So if you want to skip past this and just get into roles right away, you can book a call, see how I can help you. If you have any questions, shoot me a DM on Instagram, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Let's get it.